Today we are joined by Ronan Sulpice, who is a lecturer at NUIG and also the principal investigator at Pristine Coasts, who are service providers and they do diagnostic services. I'm forgetting how to talk this morning for seaweed products. And Ronan, thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. That's a pleasure to talk
Great
today
to have you.
And talk a bit to the Irish community. So yes, we created our company around a year ago, and it is called Pristine Company. The company was in fact created with members of my lab. And what we are, in fact, is that we are a service provider in the area of seaweed genetics. So basically, we provide a range of services using quite a range of sequencing-based technology.
Okay.
And so what we can do is that we can identify seaweed species alone, but also in batches. So in mixes of seaweed, we can find back which one are there. And we can, because of our technologies, we can also support breeding programs. So to have a much better characterization of the seaweed species that people are growing, basically.
Okay, excellent. And so you're based in Ireland, and I was just wondering, like, how would your services be of interest to Irish producers?
Yeah, I think so. Because a very large issue right now is about traceability and certification of seaweed products and in fact, most marine products, there is similar issues, and we can help along that. So, for example, we could help producers to develop labels which are protected by DNA certification, basically.
Okay.
We can also confirm which species are grown or harvested, and we can also check for industry which kind of products they are buying. Because, for example, we worked for an Australian company recently, and they wanted to identify the best suppliers for seaweed products. So we analyzed basically batches of products to know what was the best.
Yeah.
So it is both for producers, but also a lot about industry who want to guarantee the products they are buying.
Excellent. And so it's a really useful service then for someone like who's buying in raw materials, essentially.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you are not necessarily buying what you think.
Yeah, it's always good to know. And tell me, so kind of the company's been around for a few years. Sort of what sort of stage of development are the services at, or?
The company is only 1 year old. We are a spin-off of NUIG Galway, basically. And we are using basically technologies that we developed in my lab via European projects, actually. And we are already operating since 1 year. And our customers are quite exclusively in Europe and the UK at present.
Okay.
And we work for industry. We work as well for academic.
Okay, so they're really the full spectrum there.
That's right.
And tell me, are there many people doing the same thing, or are there competitors in the market?
Not much. There is very few small companies providing such kind of services, and they don't go to our hand in a way that I think we are rather unique, that we can analyze batches of seaweeds.
Yes, yeah. So you can do, kind of on mass.
Yeah. Now the point is we expect some competitors to appear at some time, because the seaweed market worldwide is around 17 billions right now, but it's growing also at 10% per year. And considering as well that seaweeds are seen more and more as a very nice tool for climate mitigation with carbon capture and so on, but also they are source of food and feed. It will grow, and I expect that the market in our area is going to usually increase in next years.
Yeah, well, if you've got kind of a like 10% growth every year, it's definitely it's incredible for
that's a
the
very
industry.
attractive area.
Yeah, big time. You'll have lots of people circling around trying to copy what you're doing essentially. And tell me, so you've been around now for a year now, and what are the next steps for Pristine Coasts?
The next step is to develop and to start to employ people and then grow in size. Also, we want to improve the services we provide by developing new methodologies, which will be less costly. As well, we want to get some equipment because we rely on other companies for sequencing. We are analyzing data. So we need basically funds to start to develop and kick on.
Yeah, to help you keep growing and tap into that market.
Keep growing and follow the 10% increase.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, that's great, and it's great to hear just a little bit more about what you're doing, and it's really interesting that it's a startup as well, and that getting into this space, and because I think, like as you said, it's just going to keep growing and growing. So I think the service you're providing is really important for the sector. And tell me, if anyone wanted to find out more about your services or about Pristine Coasts, where's the best place to go?
The best would be either to write me simply, or we have a website called pristinecoasts.com.
Perfect. And can they find your contact details there?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everything's there. Great. And we can add them to the IATiP website as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. So, Ronan, it was lovely talking to you this morning. Thank you very much for taking the time out to chat with us.